Well, Patrick Cripps, 2015 winner of the John Nicholls Medal. Congratulations, Patrick. What a stellar year it's been for you. You must be tickled pink with this result.
Yeah, look, thanks a lot, mate. It's something I sort of came the night with sort of no expectation. Whatever happened, but I can't believe the result, and yeah, I'm just honoured to receive the medal.
You realise you're the second youngest winner in the history of the medal. It's 56 years since John Nicholls won it at 20 in 1959. You're the second youngest in history. That's a pretty significant milestone.
Yeah, look, it's something I'm very proud of, and when you look at some of the names, even the last sort of 5-6 years, and Juddy and Simo, Murph and Gibber and all that have won it, and now I'm sort of have won as well. It just doesn't seem right, and it's pretty surreal, to be honest, but I'm absolutely rapt to win it tonight, yeah. John
Nicholls, of course, is Carlton's greatest ever ruckman, greatest ever player, but just goes to show how far the game's come. You've got him covered in terms of height, at least, anyway.
Yeah, I know, he must have been able to jump, because I certainly can't, so I won't be rucking anytime soon, but no, he's a great man, and he's a legend of the Carlton Footy Club. Has
it happened quickly for you, Patrick? You know, do you think that the 2 years you've been at Carlton have basically come and gone in a blink?
Mate, they have. It seems like yesterday I got drafted at the club, and I probably had a disappointing 2014 with injury, and set myself a few goals coming to this year, and yeah, with the way I went to the side, I just wanted to cement my spot in the side, and I was lucky enough to get a bit more time. But yeah, look, I've been happy with the year, but at the same time, I've still got a lot of things I want to improve on, and hopefully the team can improve, and we can go upwards in the near future.
In those 2 years, you've had the privilege of playing with Chris Judd, who's now lost to the game as a player. But what has that meant to you, having Chris Judd alongside?
Well, I think everyone would see Juddy as probably the best in the modern era. Well, that's how I see him anyway. And I was an Eagles man growing up, as I've said before. So I watched him in his prime at the Eagles and idolised him. And I remember when I got drafted, I sort of pinched myself thinking I'd be training just even to meet him. Then I ended up sort of training alongside him and playing alongside him. But he's been huge for me, just watching the way he goes about his footy, and I've learned a lot off him, and I can't thank him enough. But I think it's important for a lot of us young guys to see what he did and what he did for the club, and try and really drive that going forward.
Just an observation on the highlights reels we've seen tonight. There's occasions where you flip that ball over the shoulder like in a blink before anyone realises it's actually been and gone. Is that instinctive, or was that an actual something you practice on back home in Northampton?
Nah, it's instinctive, mate. I just sort of try and it sort of depends on the situation, but a few times I sort of try to get the ball out of my hands as quick as possible. And the Tom Bell ones, I was trying to get it to him, but there's definitely a bit of luck involved with that one. But yeah, it looks all right in the highlight reel, but it's just, yeah, like I said, it's just a bit of just such an honour to win the medal tonight.
When you were drafted that day of the draft, I remember having a conversation with you over the phone, I think, and this is what you said at the time. You said, I pride myself on winning contested ball and my clearance work with quick, clean hands and decision making. As a person, I'm pretty easy going, but I feel like I'm a leader. I just want to get over there and win the respect of the players. It seems to me that you've delivered on all counts there. I take it these are non-negotiables for you?
Yeah, it's something I think everyone has their sort of strengths in their play, and they're my strengths, and it's something that was sort of, I think when I first came in, a few guys said to me, your strengths in the under-18s is going to be the same strengths as you transfer into the AFL, and yeah, I was lucky enough to sort of find my way to the side, and that was sort of my strengths. But like all good players, they keep building on their strengths, so that's what I'll be looking to do in the near future, and just keep getting better at my core components that make me an AFL player, and work my weaknesses as well, and just try and become the best player I can.
It's easy to dismiss that, you had to do it this year without Murph for a period, with Bryce Gibbs for a fair chunk of it, and also Chris Judd, and yet you seem to relish that opportunity to be, in there in the heat. Is that something you pride yourself on? You consider yourself a real in and under player?
Yeah, I just sort of see myself as a bit of a competitor, and no matter who runs out there, I just try and give it my all for the side and try and win. And yeah, that's sort of played a bigger role than when them guys aren't there. Then that's what I got to do. And yeah, obviously we didn't get the results we wanted this year, but I think going to the near future, a lot of guys got valuable experience out in the ground, and yeah, hopefully they can take that and keep developing. And as a team, we can get stronger in the near future.
First impressions of Brendan Bolton?
He seems like a really good guy. He comes across in the media as he's really bubbly, which he is, but I think he's perfect for our side. He won't be afraid to have the hard chats with the players, and he's got a really us, not I mentality, so it's all about the team. And Yeah, we'll see how we go, but I'm really looking forward to 2016 and try and build for the future and have some 16 success, which will be important going forward.
No homesickness, Paddy. You're quite happy with Melbourne life?
No, I like it over here, mate. The club's been fantastic and helped me settle in, and got really good mates over here now, and the family support I got's really unbelievable. So I'm quite happy here, mate.
Well, Chris Judd called it this year, Pat, looking for green shoots in the club, and you were certainly one of those. Well done. It's been an outstanding year, and all power to you, mate. We look on with admiration and pride, and all the very best for 2016 beyond.
No worries. Thanks a lot, mate. Cheers.